Maurice Richard was a legendary figure in the world of ice hockey. Known for his incredible scoring ability and fiery personality, Richard was one of the most dominant players of his era. But what many people may not know is that Richard also had a significant impact on the world of hockey broadcasting, transitioning seamlessly from player to analyst. Richard's journey in hockey broadcasting began shortly after his retirement from playing in 1960. He was offered a job as a color commentator for the Montreal Canadiens radio broadcasts, a role he would hold for the next 20 years. Richard's unique perspective as a former player added a level of depth and insight to his commentary that resonated with fans and players alike. As an analyst, Richard was known for his candid and no-nonsense approach to the game. He wasn't afraid to criticize players or coaches when he felt they weren't performing up to par, and his blunt assessments were often refreshing in a world where many analysts tend to sugarcoat their opinions. Richard's tough love approach made him a beloved figure among fans, who appreciated his honesty and passion for the game. In addition to his work on radio broadcasts, Richard also made the transition to television, becoming a regular on CBC's Hockey Night in Canada in the 1970s. His presence on the show added a level of gravitas and credibility that few others could match. Richard's insights were always sharp and on point, and his knowledge of the game was second to none. But perhaps Richard's biggest impact on hockey broadcasting came in the form of his advocacy for French-language broadcasts. In the 1970s, Richard lobbied for more French-language coverage of hockey games, arguing that French-speaking fans deserved to have access to the same level of coverage as English-speaking fans. Thanks in large part to Richard's efforts, French-language broadcasts became more common, making the game more accessible to a wider audience. Richard's legacy in hockey broadcasting is undeniable. His work as an analyst helped to elevate the level of discourse around the game, and his advocacy for French-language broadcasts opened up new opportunities for fans across Canada. Richard's impact on hockey broadcasting continues to be felt to this day, and his contributions to the sport will always be remembered. Maurice Richard's transition from player to analyst was a seamless one, and his impact on hockey broadcasting cannot be overstated. His insights, honesty, and advocacy for French-language broadcasts helped to shape the landscape of hockey broadcasting in Canada, and his legacy will continue to inspire future generations of broadcasters for years to come. Richard truly was a one-of-a-kind figure in the world of hockey, and his contributions to the game will never be forgotten.